Hello, how are you doing? It's Suzy, your Pacific Northwest real estate specialist, and I am here today to speak to anybody that's looking to downsize, but in particular those that are 50 plus. Now you're empty nesters, maybe you're looking at a retirement community. I'm going to give you some tips today that are going to help you with some different downsizing strategies, and when we're done, I will have a copy of a document below so that you can also print that out and have it for future dates. Oh. So when it's time to consider downsizing, I generally have 8 different strategies that I personally use and I also share with my clients. I am also a senior real estate specialist, SRES, and I can help anyone and their family members with their needs if you are in our area. Okay. Number one, if you are looking to downsize, especially the size of your home, or you're moving to a condo, or you're moving to an assisted living facility, any of those options, if you're just moving closer to your family, here are some things to think about. Number one is space planning. So take your current square footage, even separate rooms, and then take the square footage of the new place that you are going to be moving, your new residence, and see how they compare, okay? See, and if you don't have, let's say, a dining room in your new space, okay, that's something that we're gonna need to consider when we are planning our spaces. So once you subtract the new square footage from your old square footage, then you can take that, what you have left, and then add in wherever your new resident is. If you're gonna have a deck or a sunroom or a den or something like that, you can add that in. So you have a good general idea of how much square footage you're going to have that you can fill. Then you want to measure your furniture. The furniture you're planning to take to make sure that it fits in the space that you are planning to place it. Even if your home is bigger that you're moving into, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a formal family room or that you're going to have a dining room space. Okay, so really take those things into consideration. If you are moving to a senior community, then a lot of times they will have a space planning assistant that can help you with those things as well. So number 2, you want to start sorting your belongings into categories. Now, I am very visual. I love to use the colored Post-it notes. So the first category may be move. All the things that you absolutely love and you want to take with you no matter where you go, put that into the move pile. Maybe you have a yellow sticky note that says move. The second one is a maybe pile, but I will tell you I really discourage anyone using a maybe pile because if you can't make that decision now, all you're gonna do is pack it, move it, unpack it at your new place and need to make that decision later. So try your best to decide if it's something that you really need to keep or you really wanna keep, it's in your heart, or really not so much, okay? Number 3, what are things you're going to sell? Let's say, for example, I don't have a dining room in my new place. So this giant China hutch over here, perhaps I want to sell it. You can use Craigslist, you can use OfferUp, you can use Facebook. There's so many different ways that you can do a yard sale, an estate sale, to sell these type of things. And if you need some help with that, I would be happy to help. I'm a big proponent of doing those type of things, but you can also ask family members, people like that. Then have a pile that are your giveaways. What are things you want to give away? And there's this great organization, which I've talked about before, called Buy Nothing. It's your local community. So you can donate to people in your local community that may need items that you're looking to give away. Or of course, there's all the charities. If it's something big, like the China hutch, for example, if you call Habitat for Humanity, they will normally come pick it up for you for free. So that's always nice. And then what are your items that are going to be tossed? They're really just too old, not something that somebody's gonna want or need. But here's the thing. So even like Buy Nothing, if you have all the Amazon boxes, because you get daily Amazon deliveries like somebody else anyway, there are people in your local community that may be moving and they need boxes. So you never know. I love the Buy Nothing group. Check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. As you're thinking about moving to your new place too, number 3, assess your furniture needs. Like I said, you may not have a dining room in your new place, so you probably don't need to take a big old massive China hutch and dining table. Think about what the things are that you're going to need. Also, if you're moving, for example, to a condo or an apartment or a senior community or something like that, you may not need a lot of your garage items. So if you have a giant family tent, you're probably not going to use that anymore. If you are, great, keep it. If you're not, give it to somebody who will. Lawn equipment. If you're moving to someplace like an established community like that, most likely they're going to have an HOA that does all the lawn maintenance and whatever. So you're not going to need your lawnmower and your edger and all those kind of things. So really just assess what are the needs for your new place, what you can go ahead and start giving away, selling, whatever. Number 4, throw out strategy. So I want you to really, really, really resist what so many of us have done in the past, that kind of, well, I may need it someday mindset. Let's try to get rid of that. So if you haven't used it in a year, it doesn't fit, it's like that tent that maybe 5 years from now, we might go camping with the family again, you never know. Really think about those things. Is it worth the effort to pack it, to move it, and then to unpack it again? If it's not, get rid of it, sell it, gift it, whatever. Here's a biggie, number 5, it's those keepsakes. So like us, you may have boxes in the attic of your kids who are now adults, trophies and art projects and old school report cards and things like that. Stuffed animals, we have boxes of stuffed animals. Here's what I'd like you to ask them for your children, your adult children. They can do 4 options. They can take those items now, which it's theirs. A lot of times they like them. I wanted to keep some of my things from when I was a kid. They can take them at another time, but schedule that. They can give them away or they can throw them out. Here's what I love. Once I found this idea out, it was like, mind changer. I love this. What you can do, what they can do, what somebody can do. If you have collections, let's say like snow globes from you and your spouse travels all over the world, maybe keep a couple of those that are super special to you. The rest, take pictures of them, send them to Costco or Walgreens or wherever, and they will make these photo books. And the great thing about the photo books is, let's use that snow globe example. If I have all these different snow globes, now I can also write a little snippet about that memory. Oh gosh, when we went to New York, we did this, that, and that. Oh, when we went to Paris, we did this, that, and that. They are so neat, and they take up this much space on your coffee table. Then you can give those items away. If it's the kids' trophies and, maybe they don't want their mantle full of the trophies when they were growing up or their art projects from when they were in kindergarten through 7th grade, you can take pictures of those things and put it in one compiled photo book. And you can have multiple photo books, but it takes up so much less space and it's still the same memories. You still have the pictures. So it's really, really neat. I love those. I love the photo books idea. All right. The 6th thing I would suggest is managing your time. This does not need to happen, nor should it, overnight or over a weekend. Take 2 to 3 months to work through this whole downsizing and decluttering. You want to start before your home is listed. If you're planning to sell your home, absolutely start beforehand. You want to, if you're a schedule person, like I'm a list maker, if that helps you, schedule it out. Schedule a room a day or a room a week or a room a month, whatever it is that you are comfortable with, and make sure to take your time. It's a lot less emotional that way, and also I would suggest when you're starting, start somewhere that's maybe not as personal, like start in your garage. That's a great place to start, or start in a guest bedroom or the coat closet. You really wear 2 coats, you have 27. Start with places like that. Get rid of the extra kitchen gadgets and appliances. If you're like me, oh gosh, that's great. That infomercial at 3 in the morning. I buy it, never use it, and then I turn around and sell it later. But start with that. And it's okay if you happen to go into, let's say, your kid's bedroom one day. Your plan that day is to work on your kid's bedroom, who now is 37 years old, but still, you know, it's their bedroom from when they were little. Allow yourself to go down memory lane, to cry those tears if that happens. It's okay. We just have such great memories, but that's the thing. It's not really the stuff. It's the memories that we have that the stuff reminds me of, right? You're always gonna have the memories. Even if you're in a new place, you still have that. You take the photo books, you take whatever it is, those few really personal items, but it's not the house, it's not the thing, it's not the snow globe, it's the memories that we have attached to those things. So we're still gonna have those memories with us. Think about that instead of all the stuff. All right, so now we wanna consider, when you're thinking about the move, can anyone in your family help, or any of your friends? Are they good at helping with decluttering, with downsizing, with packing? That's always nice. When it comes time for the move, are you gonna be able to get a U-Haul and have some help from friends and family, or do you need to go ahead and hire movers? Just start planning this stuff out. Like I said, give yourself 2 to 3 months and chunk some things off the list every week or so, and then you will be really good to go. The last thing is, I want you to prepare to feel amazing. I have done this a couple of times. I have gone through the downsizing process. We are now empty nesters. We're about to do it again. We have this nice big huge house that it's just 2 of us and 2 little dogs. So we really don't need all this. And it's a lot of maintenance. And it's older. So then come the repairs, then come maintaining the furnace and change. Now the electric fireplace, or the gas fireplace is no longer working, but the workers are 2 months out. So we're living this as well. Prepare to feel amazing though. I am telling you, the first time I went through all this, now sadly it was a life event. It was a divorce. And I'll just be honest with you. And that was hard, you know, it's hard I know a lot of you have gone through that as well. And then you're just taking this life that you've built in this house and, you know, splitting it all up and everything. It's hard, but in the end, it was so freeing and it felt good. It really did, honestly. And then I got pretty good at it, because then I moved again and went through it again. And you get to see the faces of people, like I was talking about the Buy Nothing group, in your community or family members or whomever, when you just gift them stuff. It's like, you know what? This is really not a part of my life anymore. I don't really do this anymore. Here you go. Would you like it? And then there are people with young kids that would love a big box of toys or Legos or stuffed animals or whatever. So you get the joy of gifting as well, things that you're not even using anymore. And once everything is decluttered, it's so nice. It feels amazing. Okay, so if you would like any help, or if you have any additional questions with the downsizing process, different strategies to use, I have additional videos on it, but this one I thought was really a little more geared towards those big life changes, that big move. Whether you're going to, you know, a retirement type community, you want to move closer to your kids, you're going through a divorce, you're going through some major life, the death of a spouse, anything like that. It's this huge, everything feels kind of overwhelming, but there are little snippets of strategies that hopefully I can help with, and hopefully some of your friends and family can help with. So again, at the bottom here, I will post my downsizing strategies form, just so you have it, just for extra info. And if there's anything else I can help you with, I would love to. So again, my name is Suzzy Wilder-Poe. I am a realtor in the Seattle-Tacoma area. I love helping first-time homebuyers especially, and I love helping people that are in the 50 plus when we're going on to that next phase. I was a lifelong educator beforehand, and so I love educating and helping. So anything I can help you with, please let me know, and have a great day.